Alright, hello and welcome on back. Whew, man, today is such a fun day. Again, today is brought to you by Lavender Jones, a type of sativa cannabis that is, I think it's like 27%, but like, it's not too heavy hitting, and that's what I'm enjoying in between videos. Um, Not like going crazy, and that's why I like sativa over indicas. Like sativa, you really have to, like, if you're impaired from sativa to the point where you can't function safely, you are set now to do so. Like, it's the more productive, like, I've heard it called green crack, like, energy weed, like, bud that'll help you be productive throughout the day, help take away your aches and pains, and, um, yeah. So, like, I got smacked in the face with a baseball a while ago. I was playing catch with my son. Just, it was my fault, totally my fault. Like, I thought I had it. I thought my glove was in the correct spot, and it was just like an inch too low, and it hit the top of my glove and rolled into my nose. Um, I didn't feel it like at all. I mean, it was really more just like, I mean, I felt a little pain, but I was like so confused and disconnected from it. I was like, huh. And I see the baseball on the ground. I was like, huh. So I pick it up and throw it back to him. And mind you, all of the catches and throws have been almost flawless. Like my son even requests, like, throw it high so he has to jump for it. And just to get him used to like different situations where he would need to like. Well, actually, I think that's the only situation he requests. But he's like, throw it high, or let's scoot back, and he wants to throw it like farther. And we have a massive yard too, so like, I'm very lucky and I'm very appreciative. Like, I do love this country. Happy birthday, America, and happy legalization weed, which it's not fully. That drives me nuts, and that's actually part of security. Like, once cannabis is legal nationwide, oh, excuse me, I'm drinking American Mountain Dew, by the way, too. Sorry, hold up. It says American Dew, established 1948, and it's got stars and stripes, and it's got green, blue, white, and red stripes, and then like the blue stripes, one of the blue stripes has like stars in it, and then one of the red stripes has stars in it. It's actually pretty sick. Like, I wish we could add green to our flag. Like, I think that would just be really cool. Um, just be more naturey, help preserve our wildlife. Oh, and I was reading something. The White House just posted something about thanking Donald Trump for what was that? Shallots, scallops, something. What were they talking about? Let's see. Oh, all right. Let's see. Oh crud, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Scallop. So fishing for so aquatic life for seafood. Um, Also, wait, should I be upgrading this? I've gotten it a couple. Okay, I mean that's a little um, barrel. Well, actually, that might help. Um, this one's a freebie. It's just not. It's undetectable by radar. Interesting. So I'm just now realizing that. Yep, there it is. So each gun unlocks. In fact, oh snap! So that's the one that we got excited about recently, like, because it moves. That one doesn't move, but there's like this one doesn't move either. That would be really cool if it moved, and that's the one that I just saw would look really sick if it moved. Wow, and then there's another version of it. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I just realized all that. Anyways, back to the scallop fishing. So they removed protections for scallops in the northern region or something, um, to make it easier for scallop fishing companies. So, okay, that sounds good. At face value, that's like, oh, that's cool. Like, really cool that scallop fishermen. Oh, wow, nice. So this one's ready for forged. Um, so we'll leave that one. So So I'm gonna do this one. Still got to get a level 23. And headshot kills. Just doable. I just did a lot this morning, which was surprising, I guess, this afternoon. Anyways, back to the scallop fishing. So there was probably a reason why those protections were in place. Like maybe they were endangered in the area, maybe something. So I would like to know, and these are the things that I would like to trust my government to have already looked into. Like, I guess that's the most aggravating thing with all this. And I'm sure the Republicans felt this way when Biden was president for 4 years. Like, you know, seeing transgender people on the White House lawn, if you don't approve of that lifestyle, it is kind of a slap in the face. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, you know, I don't agree with it, and I think that everybody should be comfortable with other people having fun and enjoying themselves, or you can turn the TV off or something. However, try saying that about the other stuff, like, you know, the stuff that Donald wants to do, like, you know, women in martini glasses for a Great Gatsby party. Like, okay, a lot of people were probably, well, actually, it's not nearly the same. I mean, that's still, like, if a woman wants to do that and she's getting paid well to do so, then that is kind of empowering the woman. Like, there's a kind of catch up between that, but I'm trying to think of something that, well, like a golden eagle thing. I know it was just, or I saw that it was probably just an AI image, but like putting up a golden eagle without really consulting anybody, and like, and I guess even that, I don't know, because it is weird, because our bird is the bald eagle, but the Nazi party used a bunch of eagles in their symbolism to show, like, and so, I don't know, it's like, and even is that more of a situation where like all humans think alike to a point, where like we put eagles on powerful things or things that we want to make look powerful? I mean, because that is kind of like an ironic thing. Like, our national bird is the bald eagle, and that's what, like, a lot of, it looks like a lot of things that the Nazis had. So it's like, oh, those Nazis or those us? Like, so, oh, come on, finish A.
Securing objective Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. Secure. We're taking Bravo.
Okay.
We've secured the lead. Alpha.
Oh.
Friendly UAV on station.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I think just level up.
Securing Charlie.
Is that safe to say? Yeah, both of these need to be leveled up. Alright.
We're losing Charlie.
Check your fire! I'm
Enemy
friendly!
taking Alpha. We're taking Bravo. We hold all objectives. Well done. Enemy taking Bravo. Enemy securing.
Oh! It's like a shotgun. And was I just sacrificed to some kind of...
Incoming!
We're losing Charlie.
Clearing it out. So, I don't know. I mean, there's always going to be a situation where someone's unhappy. So I guess the other thing was, Biden raised the transgender flag higher than the American flag, and actually that is something that even I kind of take issue with. Like, if you ever look at flags, like the state flag will never be flown, or should never be flown higher than the country flag. And that's just how it is. That's the hierarchy of flags. Like, I mean, I feel like Sheldon Cooper in The Big Bang Theory, where he did a lot of flag stuff. Even did like a show like celebrating flags. And there is a lot of history and lore. And like, if anything, you could almost think of like a flag enthusiast like that could be just a historian. Like, I mean, because flags represent countries with each of their own histories and stories and funny quirks, and you know what they tried, what they didn't, and it's really the study of humanity, just kind of observations and stuff. Well, that guy was dual wielding snipers. What? Oh, okay. So, anyways, and if we're ever gonna like fix this country, I mean, it doesn't need a whole lot of fixing. I just saw Matthew McConaughey give a great speech about how, you know, 250 years of America, it's just something that was good to place your bets on. And I'm not, you know, doing the speech justice. He rehearsed it and did all this, and he looked all fancy, like it was a professional, like, video, like, people did for him, and like, pretty much like a commercial. I was about expecting him to jump into a car and be like, look how smooth this car ride is, and like, you know, because he does a lot of car commercials. But anyways, this was a commercial for America, and I liked it. As much as I don't like Donald, I love this country and I love the people in it. All of them, including the disabled, the transgender, the definitely like the gay, the lesbian, the like, you know. I grew up with lesbian interactions. Like my music teacher was a lesbian. She was so happy, and it didn't even matter. Like it was just kind of like a funny aside that like we knew about, but we didn't really care. It was like it was about it like, oh, where's her husband? Oh, she doesn't have a husband. She has a girlfriend. So like, oh, okay. Like that's as far as it went with the kids in Buena Vista. Like we did not care. We didn't even know that we should care actually. Like. And I can honestly say that because, like, normally kids would talk to each other and be like, yo, check it out, so-and-so's a lesbian, ooh, and like, they would figure it out, or something. And you could insert any kind of descriptor in there for lesbian, like, anything serious, like, oh, they're collegiate, or paraplegic, or Jewish, or, I don't know, anything, or Muslim, or, you know, like, anything, really. And we're mostly Christian up there, although there were some Jewish folks, and I think some Muslims. Definitely some people that had some, Arabic sounding names, but I don't want to assume that they were, and even myself, like, I mean, I'm more Christian leaning. I definitely don't believe in all of the oppressive ways that Christianity has been perverted. In fact, I follow this guy who I'm still not 100%, he's not gay himself, but he's a pastor on Instagram that he just, like, patiently and politely responds to, well, he's talking to himself too. He's like, he wears a different shirt and he pretends like he's a different person, and it's awesome. Like, I mean, he has this dialogue like to where he can phrase the situation, or the questions, or the situation that he's trying to discuss in a certain way, and then he gives the biblical response, the real biblical response. And I tell you what, that's why I don't go to church as much anymore. Like, I mean, it's not the church's fault. It's like, I just don't like associating with people that will claim Jesus, because the majority of them, if they're not like outspoken about all this stuff going on right now, then I don't really think they're paying attention. I think if it was a Zoom call, I think they need to turn their camera on, because I think they're sleeping. I think they're ignoring what's being said. Treat the foreigner with respect and dignity. And really, here's an easier way to think about it. Treat every human being with the same level of respect and grace that you would hope that other people would give you. More so, actually, because like the way communication works, unfortunately, is we don't get all of it. Like, you might send like X amount of effort and like messages and stuff, like you might try to be nice to somebody and they might not notice, and so in your mind you gave them this amount of like generosity, and in their mind they're just now noticing like, oh hey, that was nice, and they forgot about like the other 2 or 3 things. And so like it depends on their perception, not your perception. And that's even just like with basic stuff. Now with the big stuff, if you're not like at least like, well, and it's hard to be outspoken about something. In fact, I have a specific example. One time I was streaming, and this guy came in, this person came into the stream. I assume guy, because they were very intense and radical. Like, I mean, and not to be too sexist, but, well, actually, like this guy I was watching was just talking about, men on average are a little more violent, a little more hostile, a little more quick to anger and stuff. And especially cyberbullying, because then it's like it's easier to lash out quickly. I mean, women, it takes a little more, but not to say they don't do it, and like they still do. All humans do. It's human nature. But what am I even saying? I forgot what I was even saying. But like the lashing out. Oh well, the golden rule is we're supposed to be nice to each other, and we might not be. It might not be a one-to-one comparison. Like, you be exactly X nice to person, they'll be exactly X nice to you. And it's like, yeah. So anyways, and that's why I kind of got into this dude's face, online cyberbullying. Like, that was more firm. But he had a cross, a Christian cross necklace, and he said, support them all, men, women, and children, all in all caps. And he's like a white-haired, you know, 50, 60, maybe 70 something, probably no 50 or 60. And then commenting on something that Donald reposted or posted. And he was talking about deporting all quote-unquote illegals. You know, and the goalposts are moving on that. Like, they just ripped up the protections for Haitians, like I think like 250,000 or something, and that's just the Haitians. That's one group. And then another group that was here on a temporary status. Well, but the problem, I don't think the problems in Haiti have gone away. So I think the temporary status was meant to be temporary until it was safe to go home. Well, if it's never safe to go home, then it's never safe to go home like that. The temporary still stands. It's not that like, oh, this is meant to be temporary. Now we're going to try to go change the, you know, the aspects that got them here in the first place. And that's what they're trying to do now is like try to like make it to where like get out, you know. And we know that like you're allowed to stay here and build a life and work and pay taxes and all that, like here on protected status or temporary status, but you know, like get out. It's like back to that what that guy's saying with the Jesus cross, mind you. And so, and if Jesus came back today, based on what I did read from the Bible and we talked about and discussed and were told and retold and reinforced and reminded of and all of these things over several years of my life growing up. So yeah, I think I know what Jesus would say. You know, what would Jesus do? That's why that's such a powerful statement to WWJD, because then it's like, huh, well, what would Jesus do? Well, he'd probably flip a table or two. That's what Brian Boitano will do. Like, so South Park actually did one with like, what was Brian Boitano, I think? I don't even know. It's such a hard thing to say, and they know it. They knew what they were doing. Those beautiful bastards. Like, I love Matt Stone and Trey Parker. They're so smart. And they're from Boulder. I'm not a big fan of Boulder. No, I'm just kidding. Boulder's alright. I'm from CSU, so like, spent a good 20 years up here. But anyway, so Jesus would say, let's look at this diplomatically. We can't just ship them back to their country without checking on the problems first that put them here. Let's see if the problems are solved, fine. Maybe we can send them back, but let's tell them about it, see what they want us to do about it, get their opinion at least. At the very least, figure out what they want to do. I mean, they probably don't want to do anything, but maybe they are excited to go back if the problem's resolved. That's where we should be focusing on. In fact, that's the argument that they should be using to persuade people, because they should just assume that we're going to be concerned about their welfare if the conditions still are met to justify granting them such a status to begin with. And I also heard something, and this isn't confirmed, so I mean, don't take anything I say without a grain of salt. Like, always feel free to fact check every last thing I say. Comment below and correct me and stuff, you know. Let me know. I'm really quick to apologize, you know. So I don't want to be spreading misinformation. None of us should be, and none of us should get excited about that. In fact, I have a couple good friends that they'll check me. Oh wait, I'm already doing this one. Fully auto. Okay, so it's just kills. And then yeah, this one I'd love it if that was mobile. But anyways, these are the things that you would think that you don't have to say. And this goes back to treating other people how you want to be treated. Don't treat people like idiots and try to trick them. That's an anti-Christian thing to do. Tricking people like in business and stuff. And this is why I worry about Donald and why I keep calling him Donald, because I don't respect the guy. It's because he takes shortcuts and he just treats people like garbage. He disobeys Jesus every chance he gets. In fact, I would say he's probably the most unchristian person on the planet. Is that a thing? Oh, and actually, I kind of wanted to do that as a game, like kind of like, so True Crime LA and True Crime New York City, they started doing this. Also, I think I'm just going to start calling it Los Angeles. Like, you know, someone corrected me on Buena Vista being Buena Vista. I want to start saying Los Angeles and see what people think. So... I knew somebody that tried to correct me on that, and they even said, like, that's stupid, I'm not going to say that, or that's silly, I'm not going to say it. Like, okay, you don't have to be a prick about it. Like he was mocking me. He was like, I'm not going to say it like that. Like, what? Like, I don't think what kind of virtue signaling piece of garbage you're trying to be right now, but like, that's my home. That's my home. Fool. Like, I wanted to like have words in that moment, but like, you know, how dare you? Say BV if you don't want to say Buena Vista. That's fine. but don't ever try to correct somebody. And people do it all the time.
Hostile eliminated.
We were a tourist town for whitewater river rafting and mountain climbing, and people would go up there and go and see the nature, dude, go see some animals, and they would treat the locals like garbage, litter, like, be stingy tippers, and then bounce. Saying, look at all these pics up here that say Buena Vista, or no, Buena Vista. It's not Buena Vista. Like, yeah, they would just be mean with it, and even if they weren't mean with it, it's still impolite to go up to somebody and they say, "Oh, I'm from this place," and you're like, "No, you're from this place." You're correcting them about semantics, like whether or not you agree with. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's respect, and it's disrespect. It is disrespectful to correct somebody like that. You would say like, "Well, why don't you mean this?" In fact, I got a bone to pick with somebody about exactly that. Nothing major, but he just casually corrected me as well. But this other guy said, "Oh, that's silly. I'm not going to say that." Like, and it's like, wow. In those statements, not only you could have just said no, thank you, and said BB, but he had to take it even further. Be like, "That's silly." I think he even said stupid, but he said it in such a way that it didn't feel like such a slap in the face right there. But if someone else said that, like, and wasn't like having a polite tone with that, you're like, "Oh, that's stupid." Like, anything saying that's stupid. But anyways, I digress. The respect, Jesus said, "Do this. Don't treat people with disrespect. Treat them with respect." Unless you want to be disrespected, then maybe go see a doctor, because nobody else wants to be disrespected. Like, most people, oh man. Nah. I love these levels. Yeah, I got him. We died together. So, anyways, and I did already have a lot of the dialogue set up for the online safety stuff, and I have just a basic overview of, well, I need to update, maybe put a couple of sentences in before the email stuff, because it starts to be kind of generalized, and when the frog wizard first comes in, he says, this can happen for any method of communication, and if when in doubt, use like an alternate method of communication to communicate with somebody, to check that they're really saying stuff. And that's true too. Like, I mean, because if someone's trying to impersonate your family or friends to convince you to do something, like give them money, you gotta be careful about this sort of thing. And the government's all on board with that, so it doesn't matter who the president is. Like, the military and the government, they want to protect Americans, and then people in general around the world. Like, anybody who's not out committing crimes, and even the ones committing crimes, still protect them, but hold them accountable and punish them at the same time. So, the judicial branch, blah, blah, blah. You're not supposed to be the jury and executioner as well, like, doling out punishments. You're supposed to subdue them, capture them, and let them seek judgment, or let them be judged by the judiciary, people that judge, and determine if there's like a crime or moral, ethical, whatever, Let's get some good eyes on this, and people that decide what's right and what's wrong, basically. So. Maybe I should run around with him now.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
Ah. I got one. I don't think I gotta keep these.
Hardpoint compromised.
Yeah. This is actually kind of fun.
Hostile eliminated.
Ha 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 ha!
Check your fire. I'm friendly. Requesting counter UAV. Requesting recon flyover.
Oh, almost. The gas is making it hard to splice.
Watch that fire. I'm on your side. Hostile spotted. Ammo here. Friendly ammo box here.
Friendly mosquito deployed.
Ah,
Enemies inside
alright.
the perimeter.
Should probably do some more of the gun too. I mean, that is fun though. I think I'm gonna start doing some melee because we're trying to get priceless, which is like the next level past forge. In order to do that, you gotta get 36 forged. We've got 22, I think, forged. So we're getting close, but yeah, we need more. I think this is the last battle rifle, and then we've got like a bunch of assault rifles that we can do.
Target area update. UAV standing by.
1
Oh, no. Dang it. I ran away to get away from the gas and then I get more gas. Oh, they got some pop-up cover too. Let's do that. More counter UAV. Oh, freaking rocket. Okay. "35 kills, not bad. I mean, that dude's got 98. He's gonna get a hundo.
Enemy KIA. Grenade, get back.
Oh man.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the top. Our counter UAV is
Back
active.
up. Gas is coming. Got contact.
Right near your location. Friendly mortar strike inbound.
Taking fire.
UAV in the area.
Check your fire. I'm friendly. Loading fresh mag.
Yeah, up here and here.
Dropping ammo. Friendly ammo box. Stun incoming.
Ah. When you move slow like that, it's easy to die from a grenade.
Friendly
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do a security page too. So like, that's great for like online safety, but then for like safety in general, I'm gonna do a security page with like global policy, which includes the cannabis legalization pathway. Because I honestly think that would fix every problem of crime in the world.
Friendly mosquito deployed. 30 seconds left. Friendly mosquito active.
Thermite out.
Friendly UAV on station. Hardpoint.
Sorry, I went down a rabbit hole again. Just processing this one thing like.
Inside the perimeter.
And I've already said too much about that on these videos. I need to stop doing so much TMI about personal stuff. I mean, granted, if people didn't do things, I wouldn't have stuff to talk about now, would I? Would I? That's like really my logic, but to be polite, because I don't know. Oh,
Secure the target area.
whew. Okay, I did destroy it.
The mission is complete. Good work.
43, and dang, 121? I almost got more than everyone on the team. That dude got 46. Jeez. bullets. So, anyways, yeah, we'll play another round or so. So yeah, good news. The Scratch program is almost ready to be launched. It's already visible, I believe. But now that I think only less than 10 people have seen any of my Scratch programs. So I mean, it's not like, oh, and then this I want to see. I have to get 10 more kills, and then I gotta get 10 stunned or blinded. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. 10 kills with a karambit. Alright, I can do that. And then this one, oops. Once I get it to 12, which is 10, that's just any scope. Oh, you know what? Let's do it now. Let's get it out of the way. Oh, I didn't even need one. Okay, cool. I had space for another attachment. Let's put on a camo. Yeah, sure. It'll be like doll. I love Borderlands. I still do. I just haven't had a chance to play. I could today, but I'm trying to. Well, I'm doing this camo stuff with somebody, so. But I do plan on doing the Borderlands. In fact, I think I'm going to take some time off again and do some more Borderlands.
So the 4th of July party is MAGA?
Huh. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Alright. So yeah, and then I was just watching a tiki-taki that I made. I'm building a Kubernetes cluster. I'm still really just starting out. I've got Minikube, and that's it. That's it. I don't want people to think I'm better than I am. I'm just starting out with a Kubernetes cluster, but I'm starting to understand. So there's cube control, which is like an orchestrator of cubes. There's Minikube, which I think runs cube control. So I want to say that's the next step. And I've actually done this stuff before on a different. I think I did it in a VM, and I got it to where I had 2 containers working, and then I recently did it again where I had another container working. I think that might be Minikube, actually. Minikube in itself is a container. Kind of like how Linux is all files, everything's a file. Containers, everything's a container. You got to have an orchestrator which gives orders to the other containers, updates them, deletes them, creates them, stuff like that. I haven't even fired my weapon. There's all ooh.
Reloading.
I could use some more ammo in these clips too, for sure. But then I have to sacrifice mobility, so some other stuff might be a little slower, and that's frustrating because if you're too slow, I saw that in the last second. Oh, that's gonna go off. I was trying to slide past it, but nah. Wait, to boost healing? What? What? It's like a healing kit. Interesting. I thought it was ammo. I was gonna throw another thermite. No, I mean healing's cool. I'm not saying that. Oh, are we doing some rockets again? Is that what we're gonna do? Well, let's take that. No sniper either. Sniper, no sniping. The last 2 bullets hit him, or 1 or 2 bullets, 2. Oh god, oh god! Ah! I'm gonna get 10 kills real quick.
Enemy operator.
Dang it.
Taking effective fire! Almost came to a sticky end! Dropping ammo here. Counter UAV online. They're blind. Requesting recon flyover. Happy to help, mate.
Oh. I wasn't sure if he was still alive. I saw the things still there, the explosives. Ah, dang it. Not much I could do if someone sneaks up on me. There we go. Now I just gotta do stunned or blind.
Too close now. Reloading.
Huh. There's like booby trapping places still. Ah, and rockets, of course.
Dropping ammo here. Friendly ammo box here. Am I out?
Ha! Alright. Oh. Oh, wait, what was that? 50 operator kills with it? Nice. So that's the first of the camos before gilded. Ah! Which I mean, yeah, because I think you have to make it to level 2 first, so that's more than 50 kills with the gun altogether. Probably closer to like a 75 to 100. Actually, maybe not that much to get to like level 2. Probably need like 10 kills, but still. It's not just 50. So I like these camo grinds because it is a cool flex, and all of these camos work in Warzone. So that's the real reason we're doing all these camo grinds, is because we play Warzone. And we want the camos. So I will get the camos. Yeah. Alright, so I think for next one, what I'm going to try to do is add the GitHub website to all my Modern Warfare 3 videos. If I can just do that. Because that's what I talk about a lot of in these. Like everything I talk about, all the problem solving, all the issues, even the disgruntled complaining that I sometimes will do. Yeah. That was a good game. That was pretty close. Oh, and then before I go, let's back out. Oops. Sometimes if you push circle to back out too early, you back out of the actual game and stuff. But let's see here. So the karambit Nice. I got the camo. Ooh, dark vision. That looks cool. So now, and that would look really cool. And that's not that bad. Get a stun, kill on stunned or blinded people. Um, yeah. So, all right. Already, I forgot what I was gonna say. But all the stuff that I talk about is on my website. All of my opinions, viewpoints, I'll add there. Um, and yeah, in fact, I probably should do that. Like make an about section. So I could do like an about, educational, security, and projects. Those might be like the 4 split offs, and then I can just have that as the main home page. Very simple, very, and then about, oh, and then get involved. There you go. So that could be like a waiting room, and then it's like for everybody to be like, for now, watch or watch the YouTube videos. You don't even have to really watch them. Like play them as background music or something. You just got to keep them off mute, because once they're muted, then like YouTube doesn't count them. So, and I don't want to do it like cheating. Like I mean, even as like I said, I use them as background noise or sound. I do that with people's stuff, just because I like to have something on in the background sometimes. I mean, not all the time. And like I'll be listening to something. That's more of like a Twitch stream thing. Like I'll lurk and I'll like have people on in the background, so I'm kind of paying attention, but kind of not. But I'm still consuming that media. And so as far as Twitch is concerned, that Twitch streamer is getting that as a view. And every time an advertisement comes on and my volume is still on, it's not muted. And I think that's how they can check it. They might be able to one day, if they can't already, see the actual volume level. So it might have to be like a certain level, because otherwise people could say like, I don't know, they're just trying to keep people from gaming the system or cheating. And I'm not trying to cheat any of the systems, but I was also being smart too. And I remember even with like liking my own videos and stuff, I did read with YouTube. I searched it because I was curious one day, and YouTube even said, yes, you can like your own videos. Because I've watched my own videos, because I do that to see like what I can do better next time, and then I remember like how to speak differently, how to enunciate better. I mean, it's basically like a speech tool too. And I took public speaking, community college class. So I did speeches in front of people, and it was nervous. I was nervous, and like, and now I give speeches in front of entire rooms of like professors and stuff. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, like nothing too crazy, IT stuff only. But I do IT trainings where I like speak to a bunch of people that are much more important and fancy than me, but I got to teach them how to use the IT at the particular situations. So, anyways, let's upload those Scratch programs and make sure they're available. I'm going to add, and I'll add them to the website too. So like, let's add the website link to everything. The Scratch programs are already publicly visible. I could just say under construction and still post them, and then people can start looking at them. It would be nice if you all looked at the Scratch programs, gave it a like, created accounts. And I guess that's the other thing. I got to say, like, because I have a hype train as well. So, and then like directions of like how you can support me and other content creators, and just, yeah, and what actually works, what doesn't, what we appreciate, what we don't. And I'm saying we like very loosely. I'm not really I don't get paid for any of this, but I do want to eventually get to the point where I can reach a large audience and coordinate stuff. So, or at least help coordinate things. Oh crap. Hold on. So anyways, I gotta run. Oh. Alright. Ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one. Yo, Jimbo.